the type of moisturizer you use matters. So I'm working on combination skin, and this is skin prep for combination skin, and you have combination skin. When you are prepping your skin, the type of brush you use matters a lot. So fluffy brush is always good for skin prep, so that the moisturizer will move very smooth on the skin. And anytime you're applying products on your skin, any product, you need to be very gentle on the skin, because if you're harsh, your face is going to look red and your eyes also going to look red. When you are applying moisturizer, you pay attention to the eyes, because under the eyes does not produce oil, which means that place is always dry. Under the eye is always dry, and once there is not enough moisture, your makeup is going to cake, your makeup is going to crease, and you won't like the end results. So I'll be using mattifying primer on her nose, on her T-zone, because she have combination skin. So I would have doubled the primer, but she's not going anywhere. So the trick there is, if you want to double your primer, depending on where you are going or depending on the weather, if you want to double your primer, because if the weather is too hot, I will advise you to double your primer so that your makeup will last longer. But if the weather is not hot, the weather is cold, you don't need to double your primer. You sometimes don't even need to wear primer if the weather is cool, depending on your weather. So if you want to double your primer, you need to dry each step down before you apply any product on the skin. So once I'm done with the moisturizer, I dried with fan, then I use mattifying primer on her T-zone. And anytime you're applying mattifying products or any product on the face, please pay attention on the corners of the nose, especially when you're applying powder and primer, because that place is to bring out oil. So once I'm done, I dried it down with fan and sprayed mattifying spray, because I want a matte finish. So I'm using mattifying spray to lock everything in and dry with fan. You can also use hydrating spray depending on your skin type. When working on the skin, when you are applying your moisturizer, apply moderate amounts on your smile line to avoid creasing if you have smile line, which I know is very common. You see the one I'm applying the primer on the corners of the nose. Yes, because the corners of the nose is very oily, and I'm applying primer on her T-zone. I also applied a little on the brows, but you can skip that. Now I'm using a mattifying spray to lock everything in and dry with fan.